Good morning. We are tracking a complex weather situation across Canada this Tuesday, and several warnings are in effect that you need to be aware of before heading out. Starting with Ontario, this province is seeing a combination of fog, winter storms, freezing drizzle, and freezing rain across many regions. In northern areas like Ottawa and Lake Superior Park, a dense fog advisory is in place. Visibility will be significantly reduced on highways and smaller rural roads, so exercise caution while driving early this morning. In Atikokan and the Shabandao and Quetico Park region, a special weather statement has been issued, which means conditions could change rapidly throughout the day. Travelers should be prepared for sudden snowfall or icy patches on local roads. Moving south to the Barrie and Collingwood area, residents are under both a fog advisory and a winter storm watch. This combination means we could see periods of reduced visibility from thick fog and accumulating snow, which may make travel hazardous, especially along main thoroughfares and highways connecting the region. Similarly, Belleville, Kent West, and eastern Northumberland County are also under a fog advisory and a winter storm watch. Snowfall is expected to build through the day, and gusty winds could create localized drifting snow. Blind River and Thessalon are under a fog advisory with a special weather statement, signaling that conditions could deteriorate unexpectedly, so anyone traveling through or around these areas should plan for extra travel time. Further southwest, Brantford and the county of Brant are seeing a yellow warning for freezing rain and fog. Light ice accumulation can form on roads, bridges, and walkways, creating slick conditions. Brockville and Prescott are under a yellow warning for freezing drizzle, while Bruce Peninsula, Sauble Beach, and Tobermory have both a fog advisory and a winter storm watch. Caledon is under similar conditions with fog and a winter storm watch. Central areas like Chatham-Kent and Rondo Park have fog advisories, and parts of the city of Hamilton are dealing with freezing rain, fog, and a special weather statement. Thunder Bay has a winter storm warning in place, meaning heavier snow and strong winds are expected, leading to possible difficult travel conditions. The City of Toronto has a special weather statement, which may include mixed precipitation during the day. Cloud Bay and Dorion are under a winter storm warning, which means snow could accumulate quickly, combined with gusty winds that reduce visibility. Cobourg, Colborne, and western Northumberland County are under a fog advisory with a winter storm watch, while Cornwall and Lancaster have freezing drizzle advisories. Dryden and Vermilion Bay have special weather statements, signaling variable conditions that could include snow showers, drizzle, or icy patches. Moving across southwestern Ontario, fog advisories continue in places like Stratford, Mitchell, southern Perth County, and parts of eastern Lambton County. Windsor and Leamington are also under yellow warnings for fog, which could impact morning commutes. In general, across the entire province, drivers should be prepared for reduced visibility, slick roads from ice, and snow accumulation in northern and central areas. Accumulating snow combined with fog and freezing rain will create periods of slow and hazardous travel. Outside of Ontario, other provinces and territories are also experiencing significant weather impacts. In Alberta, heavy snow continues across central regions, with strong winds creating near-blizzard conditions. Southern Alberta, including Calgary, Medicine Hat, and surrounding areas, can expect snowfall accumulations that may exceed 25 centimeters, along with sustained winds near 50 to 70 kilometers per hour. Visibility will be reduced, and road closures are possible on major highways, including the Trans-Canada and Yellowhead highways. Saskatchewan is seeing similar impacts, particularly across central and southern areas, where heavy snow and gusty winds will create dangerous travel conditions through Tuesday evening. Manitoba will see the system move in on Wednesday morning, with heavy snow and strong winds affecting areas from Brandon through Winnipeg and towards southern parts of the province. British Columbia continues to experience unsettled weather, with rain along the south coast and snow in interior and higher elevation regions. Travelers across mountain passes should prepare for slippery conditions and reduced visibility due to snow and rain mixing. In Atlantic Canada, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and Newfoundland and Labrador are experiencing a mix of light snow, freezing drizzle, and gusty winds. St. John's, Cape Breton, and Port Hawkesbury may see higher snowfall rates, and wind gusts could make travel difficult on bridges and exposed roadways. Northern Canada remains extremely cold. In the Northwest Territories and Nunavut, wind chill warnings are in effect with temperatures far below freezing, sometimes reaching -50 to -60 degrees Celsius. Travelers in these regions should avoid being outside for extended periods and ensure proper protective clothing is worn to prevent frostbite and hypothermia. The combination of cold air and wind will make conditions even more dangerous in exposed areas. Across the Great Lakes, conditions are transitioning. Toronto and the surrounding region may see a mix of snow, freezing rain, and light rain, depending on exact temperatures. Areas north of the city are more likely to see snow, while southern areas closer to the lake may see a messy mix, including freezing rain and drizzle. This can lead to localized ice accumulation on roads, bridges, and sidewalks. In eastern Ontario, areas like Kingston, Belleville, and Cobourg should also prepare for a mix of snow and ice through the day. Throughout the day, fog will continue to reduce visibility in many regions of Ontario, particularly along major highways and rural routes. Drivers should exercise extreme caution, keep headlights on, reduce speeds, and maintain safe following distances. The combination of fog, freezing rain, and snow will create hazardous travel conditions in multiple regions simultaneously. Public transit may also experience delays, so commuters should check local advisories before heading out. In summary, this Tuesday will see a combination of winter hazards across Ontario and other provinces. Northern regions will have accumulating snow and low visibility, central Ontario will face fog and icy conditions, and southern areas may see freezing drizzle and localized freezing rain. The Prairies are in the midst of a significant snowstorm with high winds, creating whiteout conditions. British Columbia continues to experience rain and snow depending on elevation, and Atlantic Canada has mixed precipitation with potential for localized snow accumulation and gusty winds. Northern Canada remains extremely cold with dangerous wind chills. All Canadians should stay up to date with local forecasts and heed warnings issued by Environment Canada. Avoid unnecessary travel during periods of heavy snow, freezing rain, or fog. Prepare vehicles with winter supplies, dress appropriately for cold and icy conditions, and follow instructions from local authorities. Weather conditions can change quickly, so continuous monitoring of official alerts is highly recommended. This forecast provides a detailed look at ongoing warnings and expected impacts across Ontario and the rest of Canada. Keep checking for updates throughout the day, and remember that your safety comes first when traveling or spending time outdoors during hazardous weather conditions.